Hello everyone, and thanks for watching. This is Hadrian. Let's play some more Total War Attila in our Crown of Charlemagne series. So we're about to attack Bordeaux. I always say that. I'm just going to say it each way once. Let's go ahead and fight it. So we've vastly outnumbered. It's probably going to take a second to load because this is a big city. But we've got 4 spearmen, mostly healed up, 4 swordsmen, we got 3 skirmishers, 4 archers. So we have a lot of people in place that can do a lot of damage while the soldiers with the equipment are approaching. And we've got horsemen as well. So let's see what we're looking at here. Battle of Bordeaux, 769 AD. Probably help if I started my episode timer. I don't want rain. I don't want fog. I don't want rain. It's dry. Good. Let's go ahead and start deployment. What are we looking at? Swordsman. Swordsman on the siege tower. Good. Swordsman on the ladder. Okay, cool. It's put the swordsman kind of in the middle here automatically. It's good programming if that was done on purpose. I've got horsemen back here. Alright, Charlemagne's hidden. That's good. Let's keep him hidden because he's Charlemagne and I don't want him to get involved in any battles if I can help it. But I want to have these horses hanging out here. Good, they're all hidden. Purpose being, let's have them back there. Purpose being, if anything kind of strolls in, the horses can be the ones to sweep in and take out anything on the beaches. Otherwise, I think we're ready to go. Let's go ahead and just start the battle. Alright, so we've got our skirmishers. How are we going to do this? What's the closest spot? Right there. Good. Just going to kind of line the walls. The enemy with our greater numbers. Dang Skippy. Yes, we will. Alright, so there's that. And then I want to have archers in loose formation and with skirmish mode turned on. Actually, let's turn it off. Have them with normal ammunition. And we want them kind of back here. Firing on anything that moves, really, is the idea. And then skirmishers, we can have in loose formation as well. We'll have them in tight formation, why not? Send them in skirmish mode and have them line the front of the archers. Like so. Unpause and go. Aha! So here's one of our guys that we got to take out. Archers on this boat. It's a new boat model? I think it's a new boat model. Cool. So there's some more enemy ships coming in. They're turning around to join the ships that are a little further out, I suppose. Alright, so these guys are getting into position. Everyone's going to get ready to do some damage. I'm in a good mood because I figured out what was causing a few recording issues with some previous episodes of the Long Dark series, with an episode that I uploaded earlier today for this series. Actually, when you're watching this, it'll be yesterday that I recorded it, but... Alright, so these guys are skirmishing. And here comes some arrows. Alright, never mind. I don't want you in skirmish mode. You're annoying me. Just line up. I want you guys throwing things. You can take the hits. Be men. Be a man and take an arrow to the knee. Alright. Let's charge in and take care of these archers. Go. Go, go, go. Yeah, my forces are already in range of them, so yeah, you guys need to hurry up. Okay, so we took a hit, but yeah, they know they're in trouble. Hey, oh, there's a there's a seagull in the frame. I was like, whoa, what's that? All right, the ladders are lining up, and the siege towers are right behind them. The battle's begun. These guys are getting cut down out here. Not a single cavalryman has fallen to these archers, and they're already demoralized and running. Let's bring in some additional cavalry to help out with these other units coming in. Siege towers are down. Go, go, go. Alright, so this tower is doing well. It's almost ours. When that reaches the top, it'll collapse. We won't capture it like in Rome 2. It will do that.
Their tower has fallen.
Awesome.
Good news.
Yes, that is good news. I like it. We're going to take these guys out. We've got them both in wedge formation. And go. These are very heavy melee infantry, so they will do some more damage. Oh, I have spearmen back here. Good to know. Let's go ahead and have them join the rest of the army. I thought I had all my men on the ladders in one form or another. Alright, so these guys are running away. Very good. There's only 6 of them left. Let's make life difficult for this troop of Marines. Because otherwise, things are going very, very well. There's no... We've won the battle for the wall over here. And they're about to get hit in the back. Gotcha. Now they're surrounded. And they're losing slightly. Losing. Soon to be losing decisively. Awesome. All of you, get yourselves inside. So I've got all of my forces inside the city, heading to take the center of the city. Wait, let's have a few of them hold back. Awesome! It's just given us the victory. Awesome victory. That was a much more glorious win for Charlemagne, and I think that will actually help our war weariness because it was an overwhelming, decisive victory. So that was a much better show of force for Charlemagne. Also, this might be the end of that faction. Decisive victory. Let's occupy. No, I think... Yeah, that's their king.
Ready for orders.
So he got away.
Ready for battle.
Alright. Doesn't seem to affect our war weariness, but it did level up our army, so you can have better morale or better replenishment. Oh, cool. This is an interesting new traditions tree from the normal game. For those of you who haven't, who've been on the channel for a while, this is all going to be Greek to you, but for those of you who have played Total War Attila, this is very different. Let's go ahead and do one of each. Why not? I'm alright with that. And then we'll see what options we have next time. Alright, so we have just completely taken control of Bordeaux, whatever. Let's go ahead and fix everything in the settlement, which will take one turn, but that way things will be in better shape. We did some recruiting here to make sure this army was ready for Aachen, I think. And now let's send them to help. I really don't like the... Alright, well, here's what we're going to do. This is a bit risky, but I'm going to send them at full speed. So this might tempt this army to come attack, but at least it will spare the capital. That's the idea. So basically we're playing a little game of chicken here. Like this, because since we move so quickly, this makes us vulnerable to ambush. If this army were to come around and attack us, we're across a river, so we might be too far away from them.
What do you wish?
Well, hang on, maybe we can see. There's their movement range. So if they were to move, well, actually, that won't do any good. But in the next turn, maybe.
My wits and words are yours.
Okay.
Ready for battle.
And here's this. Ugh, I hate that we're about to lose this entire area.
That's your
It's
command.
very frustrating.
Forgive me, but I
Yeah,
cannot.
we can't attack him anymore. Curses. All right, we've got some money to spend, so let's make sure that all of our... I know my taxes are good, but let's... Is there anywhere that's not taxed? No, there's not. Okay. So... Looks like we can mostly just do food upgrades with the money we have. Oh, we can actually... Oh, this is nice. So this area up here is pretty far away. I can increase public order a lot in this area, and also increase public order adjacently. Wow, okay, cool. I'm going to go ahead and do that, because extra public order is just going to help a lot right now. Public order in this area is terrible, but it will be helped by that building that I'm building now. So their war weariness is also not helping. So yeah, we have some public order issues at the moment. Not a whole lot more I can do anywhere, I don't think. Nope.
Salutations.
Let's go ahead and end the turn. So they might go ahead and pull the trigger on Hallstatt now. That's what I'm worried about. Okay, Westphalia is attacking Aachen. Wow, this is definitely a capital assault. So I'll go ahead and fight the battle. It's going to go very poorly, but I can at least try to defend it. Plus, this is a principle battle, so we're going to fight it on principle. Different word, but play on words, if you will. That's nice. Always nice to choke on your water during a Let's Play. Okay. That's like the exact opposite reason that you have water. When you're recording anything, is to prevent voice weirdness. But no, you choke on your water. Alright, let's see. Where can we put up a barricade that would give them the most trouble? I'll put it there. Now let's see here. Where can we stave them off?
On watch. Hold position.
Oh, this is Egehard. I remember Egehard. We're going to lose one of our officers probably in this battle.
Guard. Defensive position. Guard. Melee horsemen.
Okay. Let's go ahead and have him up here. Start! Let's see what happens. God, they've built up a lot of siege equipment.
Mean to march into our capital and utterly overthrow us. They mean to take our women and enslave our children. This we cannot allow. That is why we hold these walls to the last gasp. Make ready.
So all this siege equipment, they're not doing anything with it.
Advance!
This is just useless over here.
The odds are against us. We are outnumbered. Organize yourselves. Advance at speed. Advance. Engage. Our general is under attack.
It'll be okay. So we have these very heavy melee infantry back here.
Charge! Engage!
Alright, so we're taking down some of their cavalry out here. Trying to, anyway.
Advance!
One of our cavalry just fell, but several of their cavalry are falling, because this is only a light skirmisher cavalry, whereas our unit is winning. We're actually winning quite decisively. We just won that battle, holy crap. Kill him.
A dark day. Our general and enemy units have
Oh,
returned
okay,
to the
well our
battle.
general just died. I don't know how he died when those guys were running away, but whatever. It's a losing battle anyway.
For glory!
Let's see. So this is our capital. This is not good. We're gonna have to come in and take it in the next turn.
Engage!
Ready for orders. Let our infantry.
The men are broken and running for their lives.
That would be our horses.
By your command.
Yours to command. Fire!
Alright. Well, at least they don't have a cavalry unit anymore.
And will serve.
Grenade troops! The enemy is upon us! They're at the walls!
No kidding. I hadn't noticed.
We await your command.
Until you said that, I had no idea.
At speed!
So we're going to get these archers off the walls. They're not useful to us there.
Charge! The men are broken and are fleeing! Advance! Attack! You worthless dogs!
Alright. Well, we lost. Horribly. Got completely overwhelmed. That garrison was not prepared to fight. Ugh! That was bad! But, you know, we didn't have an army in town to defend it. So, that's what's going to happen. I'm hesitant to take another sip of water. Alright, so our capital has fallen. But we're about to fix that.
Ready for battle!
What can we recruit here? Do we need to recruit anything, really? Yeah, we probably should, just to be safe.
Soldiering. It's a
Good.
life.
In one turn, we can recruit enough units and then charge in and retake Aachen. Interestingly, they haven't actually taken Hallstatt yet, which surprises me.
Orders. To battle! At your
There's no
command.
point in that. Let's see what's going on over here. Oh wait, no. There's one more city for this faction that we were fighting over here. And then where is... There's their king. What are you doing, buddy? What is it you think you're doing? He can't do anything up there, but
Ready for
it's
battle.
interesting that he's all the way up there. Alright, so they have a barracks. Interesting. So I can...
We hunger for battle.
there's nothing different really about those units. So our war weariness is still at level 2. Let's see what we can do. Oh, this guy can be given a position. I also think it might be a good idea to go ahead and raise another army. just need to do it in a place where recruitment can happen. Poitiers, for instance. Let's go ahead and raise another army. Let this guy do it. Ooh, look, we have new units. They cost a lot to maintain, though. So there's going to be some give and take here, but we need to march. They have a lot better defense, a lot better armor than our current units. They're just a more professional soldiery. So, but yeah, they're going to cost a lot to maintain. So let's go ahead and build some.
Come, fight with us. Are you ready
Okay,
to
so we've
serve?
got everything fully queued up there. I'm going to go ahead and cut this episode here, and we'll see what happens with this continuing situation. We've had people come in. We've gained ground there, but we've lost a lot here. This used to belong to us. It's gone. This is our capital. It's been taken. So where's our capital now, by the way? Our capital is... Where's our capital? I don't know what capital... Hang on. Is it going to show us which one is our capital? I don't know how to find that easily. Kingdom of Charlemagne. Wait. Oh, there it is. Trier. So this is our capital now. In the same province as Aachen. So there we go. I'll cut this episode here and we'll jump right back in a moment and see if we can't reverse the tide a little bit. Since we're doing so well down here with Charlemagne's army, maybe we can bring them back and do some damage on the other side of the map in several turns. See you in a bit.